Passive voice. Unit 10. I have studied English for 3 years. Tom has stayed in Canada for a long time. We have been busy since yesterday. I have lived in Japan for 5 years. My father has been in Canada since last month. Emmy has played tennis for a long time. She has wanted a piano since last year. Passive voice, Unit 12. You have played the guitar for 3 years. How long have you played the guitar? You have been in Japan since last year. How long have you been in Japan? Tom has learned judo for 2 years. How long has Tom learned judo? How long have you lived in Tokyo? For 5 years. How long has Jim had this dog? Since last year. Unit 13. I have played baseball for a long time. I have not played baseball for a long time. My sister has been in Tokyo since yesterday. My sister has not been in Tokyo since yesterday. We have stayed in New York since last week. We have not stayed in New York since last week. He taught math for 3 years. He has not taught math for 3 years. I have not watched TV for 5 hours. Ken has not been here since then. She hasn't studied since yesterday. I haven't used this bag for 2 years. Unit 14. Lisa has played the piano for 10 years. I have lived here since last year. Has Ken studied English for a long time? Yes, he has. I have not been busy for a week. He has used this bike since last month. We have been at home for 3 days. Tom has not studied since yesterday. How long have you stayed in Japan? For a month. Unit 16. You have already eaten breakfast. Have you eaten breakfast yet? Tom has just sent an email. Has Tom sent an email yet? They have just arrived in Australia. Have they arrived in Australia yet? Susan has already written a letter. Has Susan written a letter yet? Have you cooked dinner yet? No, I haven't. Has Lisa done her homework yet? Yes, she has. Unit 17. I have already cleaned my room. I have not cleaned my room yet. My brother has just made a chair. My brother has not made a chair yet. We have already finished the work. We have not finished the work yet. My father has just washed his car. My father has not washed his car yet. I have not carried that box yet. Emmy has not done her homework yet. They haven't come yet. Yuki hasn't sent an email yet. Unit 18. My mother has just made cookies. I have already opened the box. Have you read the book yet? No, I have not. We haven't cleaned the classroom yet. May has already done her homework. I have just watched TV. She has not written a letter yet. Have you closed the window yet? Yes, I have. Unit 19. I have climbed the mountain 3 times. We have met him once. Ken has heard the story before. I have been to Sydney twice. They have seen this movie 5 times. He has taught PE before. She has made cakes many times. You have seen this movie before. Have you ever seen this movie? Mary has met Yumi before. Has Mary ever met Yumi? Jim has learned kendo before. Has Jim ever learned kendo? You have been to Australia before. Have you ever been to Australia? Have you ever read this book? Yes, I have. Has Ken ever been to Canada? No, he hasn't. Unit 21. I have written a letter in English before. I have never written a letter in English. Mike has used a computer before. Mike has never used a computer. Lisa has eaten sushi before. Lisa has never eaten sushi. I have been to Kyoto before. I have never been to Kyoto. I have never heard this song. Tom has never had dogs. I have never talked with him. She has never been to Tokyo. Unit 22. We have met him before. Tom has never played shogi. Have you ever been to Canada? Yes, I have. I have called her once. Bob has visited Nara 4 times. I have never seen this animal. He has climbed the mountain twice. Have you ever had cats? No, I have not.